Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Inoma and welcome to our reactions of Peter Gabriel. We are going to react to the song San Jacinto. Never heard this song before, never heard the title of this song before, even being mentioned.
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto.
Peter Gabriel.
What
for
should
our
it be
patron
like?
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Should be a place or a saint.
Ah, right. Let's see. Let's find out.
Most probably about a place. Some place in the Caribbean or
Jacinta
something.
is a female name because of the flower. I don't know if it is this.
So it's Jacinto.
Yeah.
Thick cloud, steam rising, hissing stone and sweat launch fire. Around me, buffalo robe, sage and bundle rub on skin. Outside, cold air. Stand, wait for rising sun. Red paint, eagle feathers, coyote calling, it has begun. Something moving in, taste it in my mouth and in my heart. It feels like dying slow, letting go of life. Medicine man, lead me up through town, Indian ground, so far down. Caught up band, beach house are full, kids wearing water wings, drinking cool. Follow dry riverbed, watch scouts and guides make powwow signs. Past Geronimo's disco, Sitting Bull Steakhouse, White Men Dream. A rattle in the old man's taxi. Look at mountain top, keep climbing up. Way above us the desert snow, white wind blows. I hold the line of strength that pulls me through the field. San Jacinto, I hold the line.
A typical Peter Gabriel song. Here it is about the natives from a particular place, giving a very vivid description of the land, of things around in the environment, and also talking about the issues they face. Very well written. Who's written this?
It's him himself.
Himself? Okay, very well written. Very well written song, but a typical Peter Gabriel song. Very well sung, good music. And what I would have liked is definitely more native instruments in there, more native, maybe a native instrument solo wouldn't hurt. So it was a typical Peter Gabriel song, a good song even, very well written, but totally lacked originality as far as the music went, because there was nothing much to savor or for me to remember even 2 days from now. And another point I'd like to make before I hand it over to Kirti is that one thing interesting, and not just about Peter Gabriel, but a lot of musicians that we hear, which were big in the 80s, 90s, maybe even the 70s, 80s, 90s, and many of them are still around till today, or have been around till recent years, touring, making a lot of money, lot of sales, going all over the world. Some of them, not all of them, have gone all over the world, but traveled a lot and done a lot of shows and made a lot of money. There are bands such as U2 and Depeche Mode and many others from the UK, from USA primarily, who have gone on world tours and made lots and lots of money. But one thing I've noticed about all of them practically, I think there will be one or two rare exceptions in the last 30 years, from 1990 to 2020. If we take the last 30 years as a yardstick, one thing I've noticed about all these musicians of 60s, not 60s so much, but 70s, 80s, 90s, were very big at that time, had a lot of sales, had a lot of things going for them in the industry. All of them have not managed to come up with big hits from 1990 to 2020. It's maybe 1992 would be the last time. I'm talking about people in 70s, 80s and 90s. 70s, 80s mainly, and a little bit of the 90s. No one has managed to come up with original hits, big hits worldwide from 1990 to 2020. There will be few exceptions, very few of those bands which started in the late 80s and went on till, they are around till today.
Like Metallica.
Metallica, Guns N' Roses and all. But even them, Metallica and Guns N' Roses, which was the last global hit of theirs, I can't remember one. Can't remember a single one. You talk about Pearl Jam, can't remember a single hit of theirs after possibly 1994. So, that's how it is. And if you go back 70s, 80s, they have all lived off on their fame in those few years. It's like their brain stopped working. They just couldn't write good music. They just couldn't create good music. Because after 1990, maybe till 92, because MTV the big boom started worldwide of MTV from 1990. So till 92, even a little bit of 93. After that, you don't hear a single big hit coming out of any musician from 70s and 80s. Which is so sad, including Peter Gabriel. So sad. And it's always there in the back of my mind. I'll start talking more about these things because I believe it's very relevant. It does say that they are just so content with whatever limited success they had. I won't even call it success because it's not about success here. It's about your passion for music. If you just stop making good music, do we really need to respect such musicians? Do we really need to listen to them? Do we really need to support them still? I won't. I definitely won't. And it has taught me a valuable lesson, not to just blindly support musicians, even if they had good hits at that time. If they're still around till today and they cannot create more good music, what use is that? If, for example, Peter Gabriel comes out with a music video on YouTube now, and I believe he has, and that's why I'm talking about it in this song too, the chances are, even with such great reach of YouTube, it's such a massive platform with over 2 billion people and all that on it every month. The sad part is, a video of Peter Gabriel today, released in 2020, won't make enough sales or won't do as well views-wise, ad revenue-wise, as well as a video did back then on MTV in 1991-92. That tells us a lot. 30 years just living off the music of the 70s and 80s. And that's not just for Peter Gabriel. It's for hundreds of musicians that we listen
You
to.
know, one
And I notice it about everyone. And I don't like saying it too much. I believe Peter Gabriel fans are more accommodating and more intellectual.
yeah.
So perhaps this is the right time and the right place to share this information. But it really makes you think, what do these guys do? Just once they make
There's
it
one
big.
exception. if I
One
can
or two
mention.
exceptions. Who's that?
Santana, I don't know whether he's there from 70s or not,
Yeah,
but he still comes out with phenomenal music.
yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he may not have the sales again to back it up.
But
But
his music
definitely if he
speaks a
comes
lot.
concerts wise, I think he must be, if he's still playing, he will still sell out crowds almost anywhere in the world. Yeah, there are a couple of exceptions.
I like him.
Santana is definitely one. I heard his last album, the one
Yeah,
with Africa. Africa Speaks. Amazing, amazing. It just highlights that there are certain exceptions, and those are the ones that are passionate. You easily know passion when you listen to music from such artists. And there are just a few of them. Where's Gordon Lightfoot?
That I don't know.
Where's Paul McCartney? Sir Paul McCartney. They just don't create anything big.
Even David Bowie
Just
was
don't create anything
unique
big.
that way. He kept
Paul
working.
McCartney had to play the guitar and tag along with Rihanna and Kanye West in a song to win a few more Grammy Awards. That is the state of these musicians, and I don't hold back because this is the truth. They don't have a name on their own in today's world, because they don't create anything new and really outstanding that will do better than the earlier years what they were. Not a single one. Not a single one. Even Santana, exception definitely as far as the quality of music goes, but even he could not definitely match the sales figures or even views or
For me,
anything.
sales
that
or
he could
quality
do.
of music, both are two
No,
different
I'm saying that,
aspects, yeah.
but where is the big hits? Where are the big hits of these bands? Santana definitely did it on his own. Carlos Santana, let's not call it Santana
Carlos.
because Santana was a band.
Yeah.
So Carlos Santana definitely showed that he could do it. But where are the other guys? All these solo artists, hundreds of them, who are still around till today, still go to places, still sell out crowds, but no original, new big music.
stuff coming.
There may be some new music, some original music, but nothing big. Nothing big. You can't name a single big hit of Peter Gabriel in the last 25 years. And I don't even need to do research to know whether I'm right or wrong. I'm that confident about it.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to say about this song before?
About
we
this
go?
song, I like the way he sang it. Music was kept very minimal, very, very minimal, very limited. The keyboard use, I'm assuming, and one, two things here and there. Where to enhance his voice and the way he was singing, it was more dominant by his vocals than anything else. And he sang it beautifully. Really well done on this one. I enjoyed him sing that.
Yeah, and also to conclude, I would say that definitely it's more money spent on marketing these guys than on actually creating new music.
It should always be about music.
It should be about creating new
Yeah.
music, balancing it at least. But you can clearly see with lot of artists that we listen to, bands too, it's the same old story. They don't have a single new big hit that is a global hit and you can talk about it and listen to it. Sad.